you fine. All right.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Don't put that on YouTube.
It's too late. Hello. The troubles teens face. Teens feel like nobody's listening and nobody really cares. What do teens do when they skip school? Where do teens go? Have you ever been so afraid to go to school, been so intimidated by another student, feel so uncomfortable of the stare down when you walk down the halls to class, or the derogatory comments that you deliberately bring some weapons to school, or you come to school drunk at 8 a.m. in the morning just so you can be sent home for 3 days or more. You play sick to get out of going to school. Many teens fear their peers and admit to being afraid to go to school. School authorities don't do anything about it and are generally unresponsive to the students' complaints. Most teens are not afraid of authorities, parents, teachers, but of the other students. Teens don't really have a place to go. Kids have their daycare. Elderly have places to meet, community centers. The community should provide teens with a place to go. A safe place where they can go and play their music and have fun, have a little punch, Kool-Aid, and snacks. They desire socialization, and which both is harmless and healthy for teens to gather out and stay out of trouble. Victimization of teens go unreported. Poverty, financial difficulties, physical use of or neglect can cause violence at home and follow the teens to the classroom. It is the school's job to help protect them. Teens are afraid they will get killed or hurt. Some teens flee abuse at home to find safety at school. Some teens flee school to find safety elsewhere. Parents must care. Teachers must care. Otherwise, why should our teens care? It is important that teens feel safe, that they have not been abandoned, and that they are valued and loved. When the attachment relationship is between a mother and child is cut off, for example, divorce, imprisonment, death, abuse, neglect, or abandonment, their emotional bond has been broken. Children feel unlovable, like part of them has suffocated and died. The child learns not to care or trust and feels alone in the world. To heal, the child must find a warm and safe relationship where their emotional needs are met, accepted, loved, not judged, and not criticized. An attachment disorder is mental and an emotional condition that stems from the first 3 years of a child's life. If the child experiences an unprepared mother with poor parenting skills, a mother that's depressed, an undiagnosed or painful illness like an ear infection, colic, or surgery, drug use, alcohol use by the mother during pregnancy, abandonment from the mother, her death, or adoption. The children needs intervention, therapy, counseling, love. Some symptoms of attachment disorder include if the child gives you lack of eye contact, destructive to their self, others, or their property. If the child has extreme control problems, they're sneaky, bossy personality. You see them and they're cruel to animals. They have lack of remorse, compassion, obvious lying, stealing, preoccupation with fire, blood, gore, and violence. Teens face violence, teen suicide, smoking, drinking, drugs, teen pregnancy, depression, loneliness, STDs, premarital sex, running away from home, school shootings, internet addiction, bullying, TV violence, and internet predators. Some facts. By age 12, most teens have witnessed 8,000 murders and over 100,000 other violent acts on TV. 1 out of 5 children, 12 to 15 years old, are approached by internet predators. Every 7 minutes, a child gets bullied, and 1 out of 5 children admits to being bullied or bullying. The number 3 leading cause of death for teens is suicide. Every day in America, 6 teens commit suicide. 1 out of 8 people murdered in the U.S. yearly are younger than 18 years old. A gun in the home is more likely to kill a friend or family member rather than the intruder. 37% feel unsafe in school, according to USA Today. 15% carry a gun to school. Every day in America, 135 children bring a gun to school. Teens admitted to psychiatric centers have quadrupled, and fear interferes with their education. Smoking causes hearing loss, Alzheimer's, and leads to blindness. Every 4,800 teens smoke their first cigarette. Every day, 4,800 teens smoke their first cigarette. 2,000 will become regular smokers. That's 720,000 yearly. 1/3 will die of smoking-related illnesses. Every day, 437 children are arrested for drinking or drunk driving. Alcohol leads to high blood pressure, liver problems. Drugs. Every day, 211 children are arrested for drug abuse, and it affects their brain. Every day in America, 1,106 teens have abortions. 1,295 give birth. 7,742 teens become sexually active. Every day in America, 623 teens get syphilis or gonorrhea. Every day in America, 3,288 children run away from home. Tips. Get involved with other parents in your community. Talk to the teens about ways to solve arguments without weapons or violence. Tell your teens to talk to you or another trusted adult to avoid violent situations. Teach your teens it's normal to feel anger, but it's never okay to hit. Prohibit webcams. Install monitoring softwares on the computer used by your child to block suspicious predators. Understand, most children don't sit in front of the computer screen. They explore, they post photos, listen to music, learn, and communicate. Observe your children and be curious. Monitor the amount of exposure your children have to violent movies, TV, and video games. Do not provide your children do not provide your child access to the internet. Report to Child Protective Custody, local police, or school counselors any signs of child abuse. Educate yourself and use your votes to reflect your values. Speak out against violent injustices. Get help for the abuser and the abused. Don't keep silent. Do not keep silent. Hot topics to discuss with your teens: skin, acne, body art, damages from tattoos, lip piercings, belly piercings, tattoo risks, birth control, safe sex, eating disorders, rape, abuse. If you don't want to answer the questions they ask you, let them ask the expert. Give them the facts, give them love, give them hugs. Guide your teens into being a healthy adult. Someone helped you. I want to persuade all of you to get the word out to other parents, or even if you're not a parent, the troubles teens face. It started way before. When they act out now, if only they had been showed that someone cared. Pick up a young child, give them a hug, a smile, say hi. You will help them out to be positive on the next phase of their life. Remember all the troubles teens face. Mother's love. Love.
Oh, I like that.
Is forever.